Cancer rising, let's have a look at you for the month of June. Okay, Mars and the Sun are moving in your 12th house right now, and this is a time where things go behind the scenes a little bit more. You're going to be dealing possibly with hospitals or with institutions, those sort of things. You might want a bit of time to yourself. You're going to possibly be a little irritable. You normally are moody anyway with Cancer rising, and that is going to be more exacerbated by the fact that Mars is moving through here now. So yeah, you're not going to be the happiest bunny in the entire world, unfortunately, in this month. But try and keep your spirits up all the same. We've got Venus and Mercury moving into your first house. And this is certainly a time where you're going to be wanting to take care of your appearance and how you look. What you're wearing, what your hairstyle is, all those sort of things. And also you're going to be a little more assertive in the way you communicate, the way you're speaking with people. You won't be as guarded as you were in last month. This month you're going to be more open. But you have to be careful what you say, because obviously that can be reflected onto your partner, your spouse, and your husband. So try and keep your communications as diplomatic as you possibly can, let's say that. Neptune is moving retrograde this month, and it turns on the 7th of June, and Neptune is moving in your 9th house at the moment. Now, Neptune retrograde reveals things which aren't going quite right, and so and it allows you a reflective time to work out what is going not quite right, and you can sort them out. These things are happening in the part of your chart to do with higher learning and with higher education, with faith, with travel and connections to peoples overseas, and also with the law as well. So you might find that a legal position not quite working, and so you have to go back and sort these sort of things out. You might find that you're doing the wrong course, and so you have to review exactly what you're learning, what you're doing. Your beliefs may well be affected. You might see the light, so to speak, in some other faith or some other belief system. And also, if you're abroad, or you might find that your dealings with people who are foreign or from different countries will change through this review period. The new moon occurs a day later on the 8th of June in 8 Gemini, and this is in your 12th house, and this is a time of reflection, of pulling back and trying to work out. And you're going to need some time on your own. You want to get away from people. You won't want all the hustle and bustle of everyday life. This is a quieter period of the year for you, and you're going to need to escape away, whatever that means, by going away on a little trip or whatever, and finding some peace and some quiet for yourself. On the 10th, 11th and 12th of June, we have several different formations of planets all sort of coming together. We're the grand water trine connecting Saturn, which is in your 5th house, to Neptune, which I've spoken about, to a triple conjunction of the Moon, Venus and Mercury. We also have a T-square from that triple conjunction opposite to Pluto in your 7th house and up to Uranus in your 10th. So what do we got here? Well, you're going to be wanting to be sorting yourself out and how you relate to other people, and you're going to want some change and to move yourself forward. And we look to Uranus, where that fresh energy is going to come in, and that is sitting in your 10th house. So you need to activate things at work and to improve relationships with people. That's the way I see this. You need to freshen things up at work. If that means asking for a change of roles or responsibilities or whatever, you've got to get something new going in your life to make you yourself feel better. 16th and 17th of June, we have the Sun and Jupiter making a conjunction between 25 and 27 degrees Gemini. Again, that is in your 12th house, and this is a time of expansion and also of optimism, and I think this is a lovely influence for helping other people. I think you can go out and make yourself very useful and help people who are not in as good a position as you are. So show some compassion, and there's a lot of compassion with anybody with Cancer rising. So go and use that and go and give yourself to somebody. You'll feel good about it, you really will. Full moon occurs at 2 Capricorn on the 23rd of June, and this is an influence which occurs in your 7th house, the house of your partner, of your spouse, of a professional contacts, of also of people you have one-to-one dealings with on a regular basis. And you might find that they reveal something to you. Something's going to come out from them which is going to affect you. So something that happens to them is going to affect you right now, and you're going to have to deal with it. Whatever they may say or an action they do. Okay? Finally, we have Mercury retrograde occurring on 26th, though Mercury suddenly turns and starts to move backwards. And this is going to be occurring in your 1st house. So personally, I think you're going to feel a little bit confused and a little bit on edge, and you're not going to quite feel right for the next 2 to 3 weeks. You're going to be, I say this is one of these times, one of these months where you're not going to be feeling absolutely great, and you're going to be a little bit lost. Don't worry, it's going to be over in the middle of July, but you've got about a 3 or 4 week period where things are not going to be going for you personally. So relax and let it go.